any other team in Texas that's playing second. Unless they're playing the Longhorns, then you're always rooting for the Longhorns. That was his rule.
I like it. Then anyone in the division after that?
They're the only Texas team in any sport I like is Tech.
Really?
I don't like the Cowboys. No offense to all you Cowboys lovers
Okay,
out there.
Lindsay Lou just got fired from her position at Kojak. She said she did not like the Cowboys. Oh my gosh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 players.
Almost a family pot here.
Who's not in there?
I like the ace nine of diamonds.
I'm gonna pick the ace 5.
Ooh, Corey flops top set.
Oh, I didn't even see a pocket pair in there, and he's only 41% to win with the top set.
3 clubs out there. You got Paul with the ace of clubs.
Oh, Chris flopped the flush.
the flush.
That's why he's 41%.
Yeah.
I was like, how is he only 41%?
That's so sick when you flop top set and you didn't even flop the best of it.
And look at this. The King Jack called the 6.
Really?
An ace. Oh, that's trouble for Paul because that gives him 2 pair.
2 pair. Wow.
So Paul's looking for an ace and an ace only. Because a 5 gives him 5s full of aces. Aces full of 5s will win. So he's looking for an ace and an ace only. Right?
Yep, you're correct. The 8s
Or a club.
The 8s will still win if a 5 comes out.
Or a club.
He does need a club.
Chris just hoping a deuce of diamonds comes.
Corey rooting for the board to pair. And it does not.
And Soto's hand. Oh, that and Christian leads out with $100 or bets $100 on his turn. How sick would it be if someone was to raise right here? He has to assume they have a bigger flush.
That would be pretty sick.
So Chris. Corey folded. Yeah, Corey folded, so he did not. It was a misclick.
Christian
Yeah.
took it down.
Christian
Okay.
took it down. See, so Christian does take it down with the 14th nut flush, and he's moving on up. He's up. He's got 23% of the chips in play. What the deuce? As you can see the wall of champions in the background, we've got a new one to put up there. Mr. Billy Ward's going up there. Miss Lindsay looks at me like, I know I got to order the pictures.
Yeah.
But that brings us to our next point. Our next main event series has been announced. We've got a main event series, the Permian Basin Poker, blah, blah, blah. Permian Basin Poker Championship Series. And that is going to be it is an extreme mouthful. And the dates declared for that are going to be October the 25th through November the 7th, with the main event, Flight A, starting on November the 4th, Flight B and C on the 5th, D and E on the 6th, and the main event on the 7th. $600 entry, $125,000 guaranteed.
I like it.
We've already got 2 vouchers given away.
What days are they giving the vouchers away?
Saturdays.
Saturday?
Yes. Oh, I know what hand I'm rooting for.
Nancy. Oh, no.
No,
Jeremy's
I'm rooting
5-3.
for- Sorry, Miss Nancy. I know you're raising to 23 with a beautiful ace queen suited, but I am rooting for that 5-3. That is the championship hand at Kojak's.
I'm sorry, Charlie. I'm going to have to root for the ace queen. Got to see Nancy take one down here.
I like the 6-4 suited too. Oh,
6-4 clubs.
what a terrible flop for everybody except for Martin.
Charlie.
Martin flops top pair with the jack kicker.
I need this hand to end so I can go push.
Time to get to work.
Mm-hmm.
Martin bets 35. Oh, Martin raises to 135. Nancy leads out. Bets 35 with ace queen. I think that bet's probably going to take it down here. Good luck.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.
Bye, Lou. That was the elusive sighting of Lindsay Lou. Pop in, wait one hand, and pop out.
Good. Thank you.
Martin's got 22% of the chips in play. Paul's got 2.
Paul and Chris both need a little help here. A few double ups. They'll be right back in it, though. That is the thing about Kojaks. You can have 150 bucks, but a few hands, you can have 1,000. You can run it up very quickly.
You know, I watched a player in here long before I met you. He had $30 left in his stack. And 1 hour later, he cashed out $4,000.
Really?
1 hour.
Just a super heater.
I watched Chris Gwynn one night have $30 left in his chip stack and cashed out $3,100.
Wow.
All right. So we've got a 9 bet to $100 with pocket aces.
Martin waking up with the aces.
It's otherwise known as a 4 bet, but it's so many people raise this hand.
Dylan loves his suited aces. He's going to give him a little action. That's probably the only hand that's going to give him action here. Oh, he's going to make me a liar. Corey calls with the 10-8 of spades. Nancy, that might give her enough action to call with the king 4, and she does. Going to have us a little hand here.
So 1-3 action at Kojaks. We've got a pot of $419.
6-4 deuce. Aces are still good. Oh, Dylan.
Look at Dylan.
Dylan flops the wheel and the nut flush draw. Dylan, he's not going anywhere. There's way too many outs here.
We're gonna have a big pot here
We're
because
gonna have a huge pot.
Martin's gonna and Dylan leads out. Martin bets 100. Dylan calls 100. Is what happened. I just saw hundreds going in there.
Okay, yeah, I thought he let out as well. I was gonna say Martin's gonna pop it up, but
If Martin would have checked, Dylan would have fired, and Martin could have pushed it. Turn card comes out, another
there's a
deuce. It's good for Martin. Nancy's still in it. $719 in the pot.
Oh wow, Nancy made the $100 call, huh?
100.
Oh, what a great check by
200?
Martin.
300.
Dylan's gonna lead out here for $300. It can be a pretty scary turn for aces, but
And
I
he
don't see
calls
Martin
it.
going anywhere.
He calls it. So here we are, $1.3 thousand pot. The 2 chip leaders,
And the aces hold up.
and it goes check Martin, and actions on Dylan now. Another fire right here. That'd be hard to call, wouldn't it?
It would be very hard, but Martin's a pretty solid player. I think he raised pre-flop. He knows well. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's a tough. It'll be
Oh,
tough.
he checks it. I think he could have won if he'd all in.
If he'd all in, definitely makes it tough.
Oh
on
my
Martin.
gosh, Dylan had like 213 outs after that flop. He had the whole deck in the other room. Martin is now your overwhelming chip leader at 2.6 thousand.
Picks up 819 on that pot. Very good pot. Gotta
And
love it when you pick up aces and you get action like that and they end up holding up.
And look at this. Lindsay Lou's coming in, otherwise known as the Crusher.
Crusher is in. I give it about 5-6 hands.
Till she busts somebody?
Someone's felted.
Oh, yes.
Sorry, Paul.
You know who I've never seen felted in a cash game here?
Who's that?
Basil.
You've never seen him felted?
I've never seen him felt. I've seen him get up and leave when he, takes a big beat, but I've never seen
Never
him
seen him
felt.
actually lose all his money, huh?
I don't think I've ever seen him all in a cash game. Because he's
I'm
he's
sure
value
he
down.
has. He is value down. He's only getting it all in if you're pushing the action to make it to where it gets all in.
Yep.
And if he's getting all in with you,
You're in trouble.
you better have something very good because yes, he's got the goods most of the time.
Dylan with the 94 under the gun. There is a straddle. He's steaming a little bit after that, missing all those outs. He may make this call. Just kidding. Wow, King 10 in the muck.
It's
Discipline.
I guess you could call it that. Yeah, 1-3 game. I'm playing the King 10. I might raise it a little bit. See where I'm at.
Because this hand, it would have worked. Because we've seen 7-5s, 8-6s.
Yeah.
There's not really anything out there this hand.
Got to play it. You got to mix it up.
4-way action. Dylan folds the 9-4. Jeremy makes the call. with
Jeremy
the 9-4.
calls with the 9-4.
Paul's got the best of this one.
Queen Jack 2. Paul flops top pair with his 4 kicker.
And with a spade draw on the turn.
Yeah, Paul just got the world here. It'd be hard for him to lose his hand.
I don't think anybody makes. Yeah, nobody. That's got to be so frustrating when you're getting beat up on and you finally get
The
something.
pots you take down.
Nobody has anything.
$18.
Oh,
Yeah, that's rough. You
so
know?
frustrating.
Some nights those nights come. Poker's a sick game, but it is awesome.
Oh, I can't wait till we hook the microphone up. We ordered the brackets today to set the cameras up on the ceiling where we want to have them finalized. And we'll be hooking the microphone so we can hear the players talk too.
Awesome.
Might be in a little bit of trouble there.
You know, out here in West Texas, they
Well,
tend to have a little foul language here and there.
We'll stream it to YouTube and then we'll put it on afterwards. We'll go back in and
Go back and edit a little bit here.
Go back and edit it a little bit. Oh, we got the code, Jack. It's gonna raise it. I know he's gonna raise it.
He's definitely gonna raise. Jeremy's not afraid to get his money in there.
$36.
I see Paul calling with the Queen 7. I like that hand suited.
Paul hasn't hit a flush yet. He's had a lot of
This
draws.
is true. Dylan calls with a Jack 8. Basil folds A7. Martin folds 9-6. Paul comes along with the Queen 7.
So here's where I get in
Got
trouble.
shot.
When I've got Martin stack, I call that with 9-4 spades. Oh, I definitely call it.
Just flop. Well, I don't think it was 9-4 spades. 'Cause
Was it not?
There's a 4 of spades
Oh
on
yeah,
the
it
flop.
definitely wasn't 9-4 spades. Maybe it was 9-5 of spades.
It probably was.
Yeah. Oh.
Jeremy flops middle pair. Makes a continuation bet. Takes it down. $84.
Ooh. Man, for being a 1-3 game, the spread is $116 on the small stack
Up to
and
2.6.
$2,600 in the big stack.
Martin with almost 30% of the chips in play.
Oh. Maybe we should start doing the 1-3 game 10-handed.
Well, I think the new table's big enough to do it.
Yeah,
I
it's
think
a
it would-
10-handed table.
I don't think people would mind so much.
Because in between Jeremy and Dylan right there, you see the empty cup holder?
Yeah.
That's the 10th one.
Plenty of space there. Even in between
Yeah.
Soto and Corey there.
Oh, there's the winner. And it's going to be folded, but that's the winner right there.
5-3. The infamous Charlie hand.
Oh, I don't see how people ever fold that. That's why, though. 6 is right behind. We'll see a raise to maybe 12 or 18.
Probably $18. I could see him just calling here. Oh, $18. There it is.
Or 23.
Is it 23? Looked like 18 from here. Okay, 23.
Oh,
Paul wakes up with ace queen, all in.
Shovey. Shove town.
Paul's got to win a hand here. He's been getting beat up.
Aces
Give
versus
him an ace or a queen.
sixes. 50-50. Jeremy throws his hands up like, what? I can see Dylan making this call. Oh.
I could have seen him making the call with a 10-9 as well, but
Had he been
having
behind
Chris
Christian.
behind him, yeah, I mean,
Calls it. Christian's a one-time runner, so we'll see one flop. Flop comes 7, Jack, Deuce, 3. Oh,
And
and there's the
queen on the
queen. And
Paul gets lucky.
through the microphone, I could hear Paul going, ah!
Finally. Paul, still a lot of work to do, but that is, it helps him get going in the right direction.
That drink out of that HTO is probably a little easier to take now that you've doubled up.
Now that you got a little bit of your money back. Good.
That's me. Man, that tried a new tea today. I usually only take mango, sweet mango. And I said, hey, do they have anything blueberry on there? And Miss Heather said, yeah, they have a blueberry green tea. And I was like, nah, I'll try it. So I ordered 44 ounces. It was gone. So now I ordered a gallon. So that means I'll be up and back and forth to the bathroom all night long.
We love our tea out here in Texas.
Yeah, welcome
That
to
is the staple drink.
yes, but it's got to be sweet tea.
It's got to be sweet.
And I hate it when people ask for unsweet tea. There's no such thing as unsweet
That's
tea.
just tea.
They don't make sweet tea and then boil it, take out the sugar, and then serve you the unsweet tea.
I understand.
Oh, here we go. Ooh, Dylan's got a bad number in his hand. Bad stack number.
Oh, he does.
Okay, now they took the 5 off for the call.
There we go.
Okay,
Much
now
better now.
I like Lewis's.
Lewis with the queen 10 of clubs. Corey wakes up with the ace 8 of hearts. A little action here. Paul with the 10-8. I think Paul's playing about any two right now.
Jeremy's got the winner. He knows it. He raises it.
with the 5-3. He's raising because he knows you're watching right now, and
Oh,
he
I
said,
love
"I'm
it.
doing this for Charlie Boy."
I love it. And the good thing about raising with 5-3 against these hands is there's not a really nut hand in there, depending on the flop.
Yeah,
Four-way
no.
action, 150 in the pot. Flop comes out with a 5, 10, and a 7. Paul hits a 10, but it's a troublesome 10, 10-8. Jeremy's last to act, he's got the position, and he's going to fire 7.
He's gonna
75.
keep the pressure on.
Raise him.
It's actually a good blocker bet by Paul. I think him making a bet there is gonna it's gonna slow Jeremy down.
That was a
I
pot
like
control
it.
bet,
I
because
like
I think
it.
he's watched enough for Jeremy.
I like the bet a lot.
What's Dylan got?
Dylan's got the 9-6. He's looking for a gutter for the 8, which would be sick because that would give Paul 2 pair.
The way Paul's been running tonight, that's going to
It's
happen.
probably coming.
Here, let's insert that Poker Bros algorithm into the card shuffle.
Corey with ace 8 of hearts folds. Doesn't have much of an option. Backdoor hearts. That's about it. And
Oh
there's
my
the
gosh.
8. Oh my goodness.
I'm never going to say that again.
Yeah. Oh my
my
goodness.
God.
And the 8 hits.
Okay, just to be fair, I don't want to root against anybody, but Paul's looking for a 10.
Paul moves all in. Dylan snap calls him with the straight.
The only thing he's looking...
He's looking for a 10 or an 8.
Yeah.
He's missing a few of them. He's only got a few outs. And the 7
Poor
comes.
Paul.
Wow. That's so
so
sick.
unfortunate, man.
So sick. Is he going to rebuy? Nope. Looks like we're going to lose Paul for the night. I think he's taken enough of a beating. I think he's going to call it. Well, no. I think he left his phone and his tea there. He might be going to get some more money.
He might be going to hit the slot machine.
Yeah.
That's always a winner. That's the only one that's
The
always
one
a
that's
winner.
always a winner. That handy dandy ATM.
We almost can't see Martin's chips. Drink.
Yeah, he's building a big stack there. 3 full stacks of green, couple blacks in there.
We'll say he's trumping it. He's building the wall.
He's building the trump. He's looking pretty good. 2.6K, buying in for 800. He's over 3 times his money. That's a good night.
The second that we put the 1-3 game up, Martin said, "Put me on it."
I'm in it. Martin's a solid player. I think this game sits in his wheelhouse.
Jeremy's not folding 7-5, not for $3.
And
So-
he's gonna
Ace, just so you know, sitting in this booth, no matter what you say, they're going to do the opposite.
It seems that way.
Always.
From the streams I've watched, anything you or Chris or Murray, anyone says, it's typically the opposite.
4-way action. 7-6. Nobody.
Doesn't hit anybody.
First to bet's going to be the winner. $16,
Just
little
comes out
man.
with a queen 10. It's a good bet. It's going to take it down. It should.
Oh, Dylan says no.
Okay. There's that.
That's one of the hard things when you're playing against Dylan. There's no telling what he's betting with. Christian leads out with 20. I'd like to see a raise right here.
I like the bet, though. Still continuation with queen 10, putting the pressure on Dylan.
And he
I
stole
like
one,
it.
but he did have the 10, the diamond.
10 of diamond, yeah. He did have the backup. But even though if the diamond hits, you still can't be super confident in it.
Chip counts. 2.6, looking really pretty at the top. Lewis and Jeremy sitting right behind him with 14. Chris Soto sitting with 13. Dylan sitting with 1,000. For an 800 max buy-in, that's a lot of Paul's money being spread around.
Here comes Paul. He rebought. Looks like he bought in for another 500 or
No,
so.
there's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe.
600, 600, something like that. He says, I'm not done tonight. We are getting that money back. We are here to play.
He's an engineer. He knows the graphs on how to make it work and build that back up.
Man, that AutoCAD class I've been taking is no joke.
Jeremy's playing discipline. Dylan's not folding. This is how you should play at King 10. You should at least see it.
That's right.
And he's not going to just see it. He's going to say, I'm raising.
Dylan makes it $18 with a King 10. Corey's definitely going to call. I see Nancy calling with the Ace 4 as well. And
She's
Lewis.
priced in at that point.
Yeah, we're going to have us a 4 or 5 way pot here. Unless someone decides to make a move.
Yeah, Nancy's priced in now.
Would love to see someone make a move here. Come on, Nancy. 60.
And here we go. $90 in the pot on a 1-3 game pre-flop.
5 ways.
And nobody with a pocket pair. Oh, that's a flop right there. Chris is loving that.
Chris is loving it. I mean, that's about as good of a flop as you can get when you're calling with ace 6
And the
off
pair of
suit.
eights is in the lead.
Yeah. I mean, that is a monster
And
flop.
look at
for
this.
ace
He
six.
leads out with $50. That's going to be enough to take it down. You know, we have those yellow $1,000 chips. It looks like these people have a ton of money in
Playing
front
a
of them.
huge game here.
Yeah, Dylan's sitting with 20, 40, 60 in front of him.
Ace 6 takes it down. What a beautiful flop.
You know, we did run a 5 on the button uncapped game last week that had a ton of money on it.
Yeah, I tried to watch it. Just I ended up getting busy. I would love to go back and watch it. I'm sure there was some good action there.
No. We didn't even live stream it.
No?
No, on table 3, it was 5 on the button,
Okay.
uncapped. During the live stream, they were playing an uncapped game.
Oh, wow.
And, man, a couple players cashed out with 30 plus. I mean, it was crazy.
Really?
Is that
I
Is that Bo?
That is Bo.
Welcome.
He's got his picture on the wall a few times right there to the right. You can see him.
Yeah, he ran the last tournament series.
He did. What, he took down three tournaments or so, just on a heater.
Oh, Jeremy, you better run.
Basil wakes up with ace jack. I think we're going to see him play this one. Haven't seen him in a pot in
He
a good
raises.
45 minutes or so.
Oh, no.
Dylan wakes up with the pocket queens.
We're going to see a pot.
Raises to 50. Basil's calling with the ace jack. You know, ace. Ace jack's good enough here to peel one.
Nancy might call. Nancy does call with the
She loves those king smalls,
Yeah, suited.
especially if
Man,
they're suited.
every time she's got one of those. Oh.
King 10. Nancy flops the world. Oh, Basil's got the royal flush draw as well.
Oh my gosh.
Or is that a club? I can't.
Nope, those are both spades.
Both spades? I don't.
Nancy,
Oh.
Dylan bets 50. Nancy shoves all in. Now, what do you do if you're Nancy?
297. With the board being paired, it's really just up to the player. I mean,
What do you do?
I don't mind gambling here and there, but knowing Nancy and the way she plays, I know she's got a king here. I'm probably going to lay it down because, I mean,
Basil wants to show the whole world his cards right now. And luckily, we can see him. We know he's got the royal flush draw. That would be sick.
if I'm Basil here, I could, maybe I could hit my queen, but even if I hit my queen, there's no, Nancy could have king,
King,
queen.
queen.
I could be dead right now.
She could have king 10.
Well, not dead, but,
Pocket tens. It's so much fun to watch
What's
how
he
much
saying?
pain he's in.
He's in agony over there. He wants to see the next two cards so bad.
Oh.
You've got the royal flush draw. You wanna be in the pot. $300, is it worth it to Basil though?
And the queen of spades is out in the deck.
It's still available.
It's still available. Oh, Basil looks like he's going to make the call. He's asked her 3 times how much that is. And Lindsay just told him.
I think if he asked 3 times, I think I think he's going to end up ponying up the guts and making the call.
Oh, look at him looking at Lindsay. Like, do you have the queen? Where's the queen at?
I think if he makes the call, it saves Dylan money. I could see Dylan calling here with the queens. He could put Nancy on the flush draw. He could put Nancy on ace 10.
Straight draw.
You know, yeah, straight draw.
Yeah. Basil calls.
Basil calls. That's
Oh,
gonna,
Dylan. Now
yeah,
Dylan's in
that's
trouble.
he's the one in agony now. You got to know your beat here now, though. You gotta let it go. But knowing Dylan's game, Dylan might be willing to gamble.
It's not a terrible gamble.
It's not a terrible gamble.
He's looking for a queen.
7%.
Well, he's not looking for the queen because if he hits the queen, chances are it's going to be Basil's queen. Oh, it's gone. It's gone.
Oh, it is gone.
He's looking for a spade and a spade that does not pair the board, and he does not get there.
Whiffs.
I knew there was one queen gone, but I didn't know which one it was. Oh,
Nancy with the king 4 holds up, flopping 3 kings.
$800 pot.
A great pot.
Basil, I guarantee you, he leaned over and says, "Gosh, Nancy, you're so lucky.
You're so lucky.
You're so lucky." You
Nancy
gotta
with
love
a
Basil,
good
man.
pot.
He came up to me earlier when he was in the tournament, and he said, "Charlie," he said, "when I'm at the final table of this, will you please hold my seat?" He said,
Oh,
"Don't give my
for
seat
the
away.
live stream.
Don't give my seat away."
I like the confidence. When I'm at the final table.
Unfortunately, he did not make the final table today.
No.
That's always so much fun watching Miss Nancy stack them chips. She busted out of the tournament today, sat down at the 5 on the button, played a little bit there. And she goes, "Charlie, I'm going to move my car over on the side of Caldwell Music." And I said, "What for?" And she goes, "Because I'm going to take a little nap." And she said, "Make sure and page me when it's ready to go." And I said, "Yes, ma'am." Well, she's over there in the shade because that's where the shade was.
Yeah.
A car parked right there by her, and the window hit the reflection of the sunlight right into her eyes and scared these snot out of
Oh,
her.
no.
She said, "I'm awake." Dylan continuing his run hot. It's time for him to pick up some chips. He's still up. Raises it up to $20.
Yeah, because what? Nancy drives in from Crane, right?
Yeah, she
So
drives in from Crane.
nowhere to just go take a quick nap real quick, so the car
Shoot.
it is.
I'd have gave her my keys to my house and let her go take a
I
nap.
would too.
She's one of the few.
She's one of the few. I mean, yeah, she's just a lovely lady. I trust her with the world.
Oh, there's the
Great
pairs.
person.
Or the pairs is in the lead.
Pocket
Fives
fives
in
are
the
holding.
lead.
Come on, Paul. Keep betting. Make a bet.
Checked all the way around.
Ah,
Ace on the turn. Dylan's gonna not go anywhere now. Hey, how come these guys out here are chewing on something? We didn't get an offer
that's
for
what I
any
was
food.
wondering. That's what I was wondering. How they eating on?
Dylan's gonna pull in a little $123 pot. He shows the ace. Doesn't show the king.
Didn't show the king. Ace, king of hearts. What a beautiful hand.
Just kidding. He showed the king of hearts, not the ace.
Oh, not the ace. Okay. Paul's still leading the aggression frequency at 41%.
So does that match up with leading aggression frequency and down?
And down the most. Not all the times, but as you can see tonight, those two go hand in hand, unfortunately.
Paul's going to be playing this hand. He straddles to 6. When he looks down and sees that, he's going to be pretty excited.
Jeremy with A7 calls right behind him. Dylan with the Queen Jack raises to $20. Chris with the 10-8 is going to fold. Nancy on the button. Can't see what she has yet, but she makes the call.
She'll come in
Looks
right.
like Paul makes the call as well with the King 10.
44.
Nancy with the pocket floors. Okay, I see it. Martin with the 7-6.
Here we go. 1-3 action. $101 in the pot.
10-8-8. Paul flopping the best of it with the top pair with 10.
I like the 7-6 though.
No one's got the diamonds. Backdoor flush draw for Jeremy.
And he comes along. I like Jeremy. He floats a lot.
He
Dylan
does float
raises.
a lot.
No, he doesn't.
Jeremy floats a lot with intention, though. That's
That's the
what I
hard
like
part.
about Jeremy. Yeah.
Like I said earlier, he's not playing the cards he's holding. He's playing what the possibilities and what story he can. Oh, and he hits one of the cards he
See,
wants.
just like that. Yeah.
He's looking
It's
for a
good
9
card
or a
for
heart.
him. Yeah, 9 or a heart.
Well, he's not looking
Fortunately,
for a
the 9, yeah, it's not going to help him.
I
'cause
just saw
Dylan,
that. Dylan leads out with
Dylan
$40.
leads out for 40. Okay, yeah, he's got the top pair now.
King 10. Looking for the ace of the 9. Or ace or queen. No, wait. What is he looking for?
The
queen.
king would be good, right?
He's looking for queen, king, or 9.
Yeah.
No nine.
Queen don't do nothing for him. He doesn't have a 9. He was looking for a 10 or a king only.
Yeah. I was trying to figure out a way of a straight using someone else's cards.
Yeah. Jack on the river. Dylan's going to lock it up. Can't lose the hand unless he decides to fold here. Jeremy
Grabbing black chips.
he's trying to make a big bet here.
The jack was a bad card. He bet 180. The jack was a bad card for him because Dylan's up.
He's trying to represent basically what Dylan has right now.
Mhm.
Unfortunately, Dylan is not going to he's not going to get away from this.
No, there's no card that beats him
No.
unless
Oh yeah,
Jeremy's
board,
holding eights.
board double paired now. Yeah, I mean,
Oh, and he races all in. You're gonna see Jeremy's hands go up. Watch this. I love this. Let me switch camera views because you're gonna see Jeremy's hand go up. Where's he at? Right here. You're gonna see his hand go up. Like, why, man?
I've seen Jeremy make some crazy calls in the past. I don't see him calling here with ace high, but we've been made a liar before.
You gotta know that Dylan's not bluffing here. At worst case scenario, he's got an 8.
Dylan's got it in him to bluff, but yeah, like you said, at worst case scenario, he's got an 8. I think even worst case scenario, he's got a 10. You know, Jeremy can't beat any of it. Jeremy's literally just trying to catch a air here.
So that's a new one right there on the live feed.
Oh, it's showing all the action.
Yeah, it shows all the action.
I like that.
You're gonna see his hands, palms up, like
He's contemplating, but I think he knows what he's gonna do. I mean, you got to fold here.
there he goes his hands. Did you see it?
You can't call with it. You can't call with ace high. There's just too much. Any jack, any 8, any 10,
Dylan
any
pulls the
pair
monster.
over an 8. I mean,
He's back up to the 1 points, 1.4 thousand.
puts Dylan up about $600 for the night.
I
Doing
think
real well.
a re-raise to like 500 would have got paid off right there.
Instead of going all in.
Yeah.
I could see that for sure.
Because the 500 looks like a bluff. Because you're not willing to risk all of
Your
your
whole
chips.
stack, yeah.
Yeah, it looks like a little bluff.
Martin still leading with 2.5K, about 25% of the chips in play. Martin's having a great night. Chris having a decent night at 1.4K.
Almost everybody's having a good night.
Almost. A few people down a little bit. Still plenty of time left in the live stream to get a little bit of that money back, hopefully.
Man, Dylan's got food.
They all got food. Heather forgot about us back here.
What's everybody eating out there? Because Hunter and Charlie are hungry. They're eating Raisin Canes.
We missed
Ask,
out.
ask Heather if she forgot if our order's out there. I'm teasing.
Jeremy Raisin to $30 with pocket fours. Dylan right behind him with queen 4 suited makes the call. Nancy with jack 8 folds. Basil with king 5 is going to let it go. Martin with 9-6 of diamonds lets it go as well. Paul with the 10-7 of clubs. He's making the call. Not a very good flop for anyone. I think whoever leads action here is going to take it down.
There's a $50 bet.
$50 bet with the
With the
fours.
best hand.
With the best hand, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's going to take it down here.
Dylan only had 3 outs. 3 queens. Welcome in, Miss Yvonne coming in.
Well,
Lindsay, let her know about the button straddle. Let her know about the button straddle.
guess we were made liars again. We called it. Lindsay was going to. Oh no, Lindsay did take someone out, right? Paul.
Yeah, she
Paul
busted
did.
Paul.
Paul did bust.
Yes.
So I guess we The crusher continues to crush. There's another Kojak shirt there. Fold is a 4-letter word.
And welcome to Kojak's.
Gotta mess with her.
Yeah, I gotta mess with her. Give her a hard time.
She's gonna feel so bad though.
Yeah, she is. She's gonna come in and say, "What do you guys want?"
Yeah, where do I need to go? Dylan with the 5-4 makes a call. Lewis with Queen Deuce makes the call. Chris with King Deuce makes the call. Okay, we got a little
Lewis must
gambling
have
going
got
on.
bored.
Yeah, Corey with the pocket 6s makes just a smooth call. Basil with pocket 7s. Martin wakes up with pocket aces.
No way. No way.
He's definitely going to raise here to 36. With the way this hand's going, I'm almost guaranteeing he's going to get 3 or 4 callers here.
Oh no.
Jeremy with pocket
Oh,
10s.
no.
And he just smooth calls. That's surprising. Jeremy's usually one to pump it up. Try to get a lot of these little hands out of here, but Queen Deuce and King Deuce should fold. Chris thinking about it with the King Deuce. And he's he knows something I don't know. He's calling with the King Deuce here. Corey with pocket 6s. Got to make the call. And Basil with the 7s. He's got to make the call. Priced in, pocket 7s, set mining.
Yeah.
You got to make the call.
I guarantee you, Jeremy wants another bet, and Martin wants. Oh, Martin hadn't acted yet, has he?
No, he raised to $36,
Oh,
and
and
everyone's
only
calling.
Oh, you gotta hate
He
that.
wished he would have raised to a little bit more.
7-way action, $250 in the pot. Watch the flop come out 6, 7, 10. That would be terrible.
You gotta hate it. 7 ways. 10
Oh
jack 6.
my gosh, 2
Jeremy
sets.
flops a set. Oh, and Corey flops a set. Holy moly.
We have set over set flopped with a pair of aces in there also. A set of 6s, a set of 10s, and Martin's holding
This is
aces.
gonna be a huge hand here.
Oh my gosh.
Any diamond draws? No diamond draws. Jeremy checks his set. Bringing those in here.
Uh-oh. Lindsay brought some Oreos in here. For
They're
us.
Halloween Oreos.
They're
They
Halloween.
say boo.
Boo.
Miss Carrie would love those Halloween Oreos. We are on the verge of a huge set. Chris leads out with King Deuce.
That's 175.
$175. He doesn't know that he just bet into a set of 6s, a set of 10s, and
And
a set of
pocket
aces.
aces.
Pocket
Holy-
aces.
Pocket aces.
All right, that's what I meant. Pocket aces. Oh my gosh, an ace on the turn.
This is a huge hand here.
Oh, Lindsay, you can't go watch it.
Oh.
You are stuck in here.
I'm supposed to be, what was I saying?
Uh-oh.
Corey shoves with pocket 6s for $626. He's got to think he's good here. Unfortunately, he's going to wake up to the monster.
The aces, you
That's
see how fast the
Jeremy's.
aces mucked?
Who got the aces?
Martin. After
Ooh.
after getting 6 callers and this much action, it's a great fold. It's a very good fold.
Jeremy's saying, what? Does somebody have a set of jacks?
I can only think of a few people that
He
can-
only
He
called.
called.
He was trying to get some extra money in from Chris, who was just bluffing the whole thing.
Oh, Martin's got to feel so good about that fold.
And
He does. You can see it. He's like.
He's like, oh my goodness.
Yeah.
oh my gosh,
Oh, and he hit quads. Quad 10s.
they ran it. Oh, they just ran it once.
What a
Quad
hand.
Tens.
Okay, I'm leaving now.
Quad 10s over a
Oh.
boat. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I was joking when I said the flop comes out 6, 7, 10.
Boom.
I'm not gonna
Jack
say what
10,
the flop's
6.
gonna come anymore. Poor Corey. Oh my gosh, he's been patient.
He's
Oh.
been playing solid all night. I mean, hadn't
and he
got
still
out of
played
line.
solid right there.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing you can do there. That's just, unfortunately, in poker, you get coolered, and that is what that was. That was a cooler.
So now we've got another person over the 2,000 mark.
Oh yeah, Jeremy just vaulted way up there.
Oh Lord.
2.2K now.
See, that's catchy saying it like that, isn't it? Because you say 2.2 million, so why not 2.2K?
Martin's got to feel great about folding them aces. You know, it's not a good feeling when you get 6 callers on your aces, but you know when you're able to lay it down like that with ease, really. I mean, he didn't even hesitate to fold his aces there. I think it's a signs of a pretty decent poker player.
Corey buys back in with $370.
What a hand. Lewis looks down at a 4-3 of hearts. Looks like he folds it. Jeremy with the ace-5 calls the 5. Dylan with the king-7 makes the call. Corey waking up with pocket jacks here. We'll see what he's going to do. Looks like he raises to 30. Nancy with the king-6. She loves her king-6 or king-small suited.
Did she continue?
She continues. She calls. Paul with the king-6 of spades. He's going to make the call. Jeremy lays down the ace-5. Dylan with the king-7 is also going to make the call. So
We got 2 king sixes. In
unlikely. We got two king-6s and a king-7. Unlikely for a king to hit here. It's pretty.
Okay,
Jacks are looking pretty good.
I'm gonna call the flop. King 7-6. Welcome to Go Jacks.
Do not do that.
And if this flops, I will never again on the live stream call a flop.
Jack 3-8. Corey flops top set. Rainbow flop. Can't get much better than that.
You gotta check it, don't you?
Gotta check it.
But he's steaming,
he leads
and that
out.
may play in his advantage. But nobody has anything that they can call.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I check there. Try to let someone catch up a little bit. I mean, the only hand you're really dodging is 10-9. And I think if someone's got 10-9, they're going to make a small bet there. And
So in the last 2 hands that we've had 3 sets flopped.
yeah.
How often can you say that? Oh my goodness. So Martin is your chip leader at 2.5. Jeremy right behind 2,200. Lewis 1.4. Dylan 1.3. Chris 1.2. Holy cow.
Quite a few people up on the night. Just a few people down. Unfortunately, a few people down a little bit of money.
Oh. Dealing with the 5 deuce. Looks like we got a button straddle.
What's the score of that Aggie game?
They started running away with it.
Did they?
Yeah.
Well, I guess Paul can feel good about something tonight.
Yeah, he's at least he's winning that. Button straddle for 6. 34-10 in the 4th quarter.
Lewis wakes up with pocket 9s here. Looks like he's going to make a raise. Raises to $18. Chris wakes up with pocket 10s right behind him. Chris waking up with some monsters the past 2 or 3 hands. Nancy with the king, queen of diamonds. We're going to have us a little pot here. Paul, I think any 2 might call. Looks like he does. His cards aren't reading yet. Jeremy with 10-7 makes a call.
Need Paul's cards.
Dylan, I think at this point, any 2 is going to have to make a call. 5 deuce of spades. I like it. I think that's going to be the winner.
What is it? 5 deuce?
5 deuce of spades.
I like it. There's Paul's cards.
What's Paul sitting with? A 7-3 offsuit. All right.
5 players, $96.
7-5 ace.
No ace in the hand.
9s are holding up right now. Or no, I'm sorry. 10s are holding up.
9s are looking good, but they're not looking good
Not
enough.
looking. Yeah.
Come on, Paul. Oh. Is that 2 clubs?
And a 3.
Okay,
Gives
these
Paul 2
players
pair.
know something we don't know. They know something we don't know. 7 trade calling a raise.
Looks like what? Lewis bets 18. You get a call.
It goes call. And Paul has 7-3.
Okay, so no.
Dylan's looking for
Dylan
a 4.
is looking for 4. No. Yes, 4. 4 or 5.
or 2. He announces real loud 2 pair, 7 and a 3.
So that's how we're playing tonight. We're gambling. Paul down a little bit of money tonight. He's going to have to gamble. We've only got about 50 minutes left. He's going to have to try to gamble to get some of his money back here.
Looks like A&M's gonna win. Clemson, Georgia beats Clemson 10-3. Number 5 beat number 3.
It's a pretty good game. 10-3. Very defensive game.
Number 7 Iowa State beat Northern Iowa 16-10.
Iowa's ranked number 6.
Iowa's
Or
number 7. Iowa State.
Wow. They're usually pretty good, though. Pretty consistent.
Notre Dame plays Sunday. That's
Really?
weird.
That's weird. You don't see many
Sunday
college
at
games played on
6:30.
Sunday. Wonder if there's a weather delay or something like that.
Oh, they're playing at Florida State, so probably because of the hurricane coming through, they
Coming
probably
through
moved
that
it
way. I
with
like
all
it.
the people dispersed. Big word.
Big word. Dispersed.
Dispersed.
All
I
right.
cannot believe Oklahoma beat Tulane by 5 points.
Yeah, I can't believe that either.
A lot of shakeups in the top 25. Wisconsin losing to Penn State.
It's pretty. I mean, there's for being opening weekend of college football. There was some good games, like highly ranked teams playing each other.
18 versus 17. 18 won 34-6.
What was Wisconsin? What they like 10-5 or 10-7 or something like that?
I'm looking.
Quite a few good games.
Texas beat Louisiana 21-23 or 21st and 23rd ranked.
Yes, sir. Texas hasn't been good for quite a while now. It would be nice to see them actually get a solid year under their belt again.
Penn State upset Wisconsin 16-10. They were ranked 19 and 12. Here we go. We got the Kojak. Anytime we got the Kojak, Kojak's has to root for the Kojak.
Got to. King Jack of Hearts, beautiful looking hand. Jeremy raising with pocket sixes. Nancy
I
with
love
king
this
queen
1-3.
calls. Dylan calls with ace 5.
3 on the button. We'll raise it 10x. Welcome back, Lindsay Lou.
Easy.
Who's that
That's
from?
yours.
That's for y'all.
You didn't want it?
They put like 47 chicken strips in there. I ate,
All right,
I ate
so
2,
we-
and there's still like 5
47
in there.
in there.
Flop comes out. Oh my gosh, he flops a boat.
He does. What a beautiful flop for Jeremy.
Jeremy's on. When you're on fire, when you're running hot, it just seems the cards are just going to hit you.
Just unfortunately, no one really has anything unless you put a deuce or a 7 here on the river. But Jeremy bets 80, so I don't see anyone calling here.
Hey, you want a chicken strip?
Seriously, I ordered a 4-piece. I ate 2. What is that?
3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
And there's the 7.
Oh my gosh, Jeremy gets paid off with a little $80 raise. Christian pays to see a deuce or a 4, not knowing. Way behind.
Not knowing he was calling dead.
Who's first to act? Christian is.
We're going to have a spot here.
Heather, move.
Christian's going to bet. Jeremy's going to raise. I don't
Looks
see
like 200.
Christian folding.
Because I don't see Christian holding 10-6, 10-7, 10-3. Maybe pocket 7s at this point.
Possibly.
I'm just trying to put together the story that Jeremy would be looking at.
I think Jeremy's thinking about how much he can raise here. How much does he think Christian will call?
All right, since
That's what
Charlie's
they
a
tell me.
computer expert and he doesn't know what he's doing, I accidentally closed our screen, so we had to be quiet for a hand there. But as you can tell, look at the stack in front of Jeremy.
Wow, did he just win another huge hand?
He won that against Christian. That was the hand. He knocked him out. Christian went all in.
Oh, and he ended up making the call. Wow, that's a bold play by Christian. I like it. I missed it.
It's a bold play, Cotton.
I missed it, but he got caught.
Okay. Well, he didn't really
Unfortunately-
get caught. He had a straight to the
Oh
side.
yeah, he did hit the straight. Hit the straight. Unfortunately, Jeremy flopped a full house. It doesn't get much better than that when someone shoves into you and you're sitting there with a full house. Basil with ace four of spades pushes all in for $392. Wow.
Six players, one player all in.
It's got to be a misclick.
No,
it says
look
the
at the
pot
pot.
is 2.4K.
She said 6 players.
No way.
No, that would be Lindsay. There we go. We're getting it back right now.
It's got to be after the flop, huh? Basil shoving with the ace four. I'm surprised he does that there.
That number's wrong.
I was wondering.
It's 33. That's it.
$33.
Yeah.
Okay, that made sense with the 6 players.
Yeah. Well, it was raised to 33. Basil went all in. All he had was 33.
All right, I'm rooting for Basil. Oh, he's way behind. He needs a 4 and a 4 only. Right?
Yeah,
Or
10,
a 7.
4 or 7.
So that chip stack's
Or jack.
Or 9.
9 or jack, yeah. So he's got a few outs. He's not dead, but he's drawn very slim. And he misses the ace 10. Nancy is going to take this pot down.
First time I've ever seen Basil felt. I think he just gave her money. He said, I'm not felted yet. Oh, Martin knocking over his stack.
They got the Basil. They got Superman.
Is that the wallet coming out?
It looks like it.
I hope it's the wallet.
He knows there's a little time left. He's gonna get a little money out and play some more. Basil is not afraid to gamble.
There's
Yeah,
one.
There's Heather bringing him new chips
There's
right
2.
now.
There's 3.
300. Wish he'd buy in for a little bit more, but I've seen Basil run up less.
One, 3, 6. Mr. D'Addario straddles it up. He's got to be celebrating his Aggie win.
Hey, guess who else won? Tech.
So did Texas.
Ugh.
Ugh. Who did Tech play?
Houston.
Texas was the only one that played a real team this week.
See, they played a high school team, yeah. Houston.
Oh, they're going to be
You
in
know
their
what?
conference next year.
Words I can't say on the stream, y'all.
It's all right. This will probably be the only game I'll be able to say anything because Texas falls apart. They
Yes.
haven't been good since '05, since Vince Young.
Ooh.
Paul flops 2
I
pair.
thought Basil had 10-6. That would have been terrible. 10-6 versus 10-4.
This could get Basil in trouble. He just rebought back in for 300. You know, he's kind of on tilt a
And
little
he's already
bit.
leading out.
Yeah, he's going to try to make that money back. Unfortunately,
He gets raised by Paul.
Paul flopped top and bottom pair. They're both kind of in the same boat. They're both down a little bit of money. Paul a little bit more, and Paul's going to try to get a lot of that back here.
Basil's looking. He's got 4 outs left. Any 7, any 6. Check, check. And all that money goes right on over to Paul's bank account.
They check that down.
They checked it all the way down.
Playing very nice. God.
we're back to the action. It's
Imagine if those were thousands.
what is this?
All
3,
those
6,
ones
12.
Jeremy had.
Straddle.
Oh, I like it.
I like
it.
Dylan Straddle with 8-6.
Last 30 minutes or so, 35 minutes. It ends at 11, right? Last 35 minutes or so. I like to see the action ramped up a little bit. Let's get some pots brewing. Let's get some chips flying around the table here.
Man, everyone's hands connected. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Paul in there with a 10-5.
Look at that. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That covers everyone's hand.
You're right. They all hit some of it.
Here's where the flop comes. I said I'm not going to do that. 7, 8, 9.
7, 8, 9.
Close
10,
enough. The
6,
same
4.
flop as last hand. 10, 6, 4.
Jeremy flops top pair. Dylan flops middle pair.
87's looking
Paul
good.
flops top pair.
Martin flop double gutted.
Yeah, I mean this hits everybody basically. Paul's gonna get himself in trouble with a 10-5 here.
Oh no. Oh no.
I understand wanting to play some hands, get your money back, but when you're playing 10-5 offsuit, stuff like that, you tend to get yourself in trouble.
$208 in the pot, and nobody has a card above a 10, so the king is.
King slows it down.
No 5, no 4, no 5, 7. Okay.
No, 10-9 is gonna take it down as long as Jeremy stays in there. Looks like they check it down.
Oh, yeah.
Jeremy's gonna take it down 10-9.
10-9. Oh lordy. It's always crazy when you tell them, there's 30-ish minutes left. Because the
play
just
widens
changes
up.
so much. Like Mr. Lewis in seat 1 while ago folding King 10. That would be like a 5 bet
Yeah.
at this point. Thank you, Lindsay, for sharing your dinner with us.
You're welcome.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Much appreciated.
Of course. And my Oreos.
And your Oreos.
And your Oreos. I hadn't had an Oreo yet. I have trouble with Oreos.
Do you?
Yeah.
What do you mean? Like when you start, you can't stop?
Yeah. I like to take a fork
A fork.
and
you
stick it
stab
in the middle of the Oreo
And then you
dip
dip it in milk.
Because the fork is heavy enough to hold it down so it gets wet, and then take it out and eat it, and you never get your fingers wet.
Really?
You're gonna try this as soon as you go.
Probably will try it. I don't have any
This-
at home, but I will try it later.
Literally, I've always eaten Oreos, and my dad's like, "What is that?" I'm like,
Like it doesn't break apart when you stick a
No.
fork in it?
Does
"No,
not.
you just hold it like this, stick the fork, and it's like the perfect width that it just."
Oh, you mean in the middle? You
Yeah,
just
in
stick
the
it in
middle.
the cream. Okay.
You
okay.
Yeah,
thought we were
stick it-
stabbing it through the.
Yeah, I thought you were stabbing it through the cookie. I was like, all right.
How'd that work?
Not sure, but okay.
No.
Really? Huh. Yeah, that'll definitely be something I try later on.
I can't say that. I'm gonna stop.
Yeah, quit with your thoughts over there. Basil with the king 9.
I meant herd.
Herd.
Deuces, sometimes looses.
That's why we stopped. We just stopped. No more words.
Yeah.
I already heard. I just heard all of the jokes.
10-6-3 flop. Dylan and Martin, both of the 10-8 flop top pair. Jeremy with ace-7 looking for a gutter. Ace on the turn helps nobody. I think first one to bet here can take down the flop. Or take it down, I mean. Martin bets 75. Looks like he's going to take it down. Oh. Yep.
Oh, they have the same
Same hand.
Gross.
But Martin with the aggressive action takes it down. $108 in his pocket.
Yeah.
Bye. I think we got a little mix up there. It's showing Nancy to be the top winner of the night right now with 2.9K. Jeremy with 2.8 is leading. Could be a little off. Looks like we got Josh about to come into the hot seat. Jeremy looks down at 9-7, makes the call. Dylan with the ace-9 calls as well. Lewis with the 5-4 folds. Corey with the queen jacks just calls as well. Basil with ace-jack just calls. I think he should have put a little bet in there. Paul with the king deuce checks his big blind. Well, it shows button, so never mind. Paul calls with the king deuce on the button. Flops queen 10-5. Jeremy checks. Dylan checks. Corey with the queen jack bets 20. Basil with the ace jack calls for 20. Trying to hit his Broadway. Looking for a king or an ace here. 4 on the turn. Does not improve Basil. Corey's still with top pair. He's going to lead out. He bets 30 into 100. Good bet. Good little value bet. Basil calls the 30, still looking for the king or the ace. 10 on the river does not help Basil. Corey is going to take this pot down, and he's going to put $74 into his stack.
Looks like we got a new player coming into the table. I'm going to hit one of these camera buttons and...
Got us a new player.
Oh, no,
looks
it
like Chris is
coming
back.
in.
He went to that old friendly slot machine.
That's the button that I hit wrong last time. I hit that other one.
Got a bunch of limpers here. Martin looks down at pocket 10s. He's going to raise it up to 40. Paul right behind him looks down at ace jack. He's definitely going to make the call. Jeremy with the 6 deuce of clubs. He's running hot tonight. Definitely going to make the call on the button. Dylan with the 8-5 offsuit makes the $40 call in the small blind. Lewis with the king 4 in the big blind makes the fold. Christian 10-7 makes the call. Ooh. King 10-9 flop. Martin flops a set of 10s.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of sets flop tonight.
Paul flops a Broadway draw.
Jeremy flopped dead. Because he can't hit 7-8 because 7-8 gives Paul the straight to the jack.
Yeah. Yep. Jeremy flops dead. Chris is dead as well with a 10-7.
He's got to go running 7s.
Nope, because Martin's got pocket 10s.
Oh, 8-6.
You're right. 8-6 would work.
I was trying to figure out how he had where 3%.
Where that
came
3% was at, yeah. Paul called the $125 bet. Still a scary flop for pocket tens, you know, with that many people in the hand. Queen Jack is definitely there.
And that's even a scarier card.
That is a very scary card. Well, you say that, but I mean, if someone had Queen Jack there, we're already there, so the 8.
But what if they had like Ace Queen of Spades?
True. Ace Queen of Spades just gives that player a lot more outs.
Oh, all in and fold, and he shows it. Martin's running hot.
He's running very hot.
And he laid the aces down. How many players do you know that would have laid that down?
There's only a handful of players here, I think, at Kojaks that I know
right.
that would be able to
You know
fold
you're
out.
beat at that point in that hand, but most players, once they get aces, they think,
Just can't let it go. Even though they know
Yeah.
they're beat, you know, the famous saying is, I think I'm beat here, but I got to call.
and then they always beat me.
and, yeah,
And they always
and
beat me.
you're always beat. Oh, we got Corey looking down at Queen Jack, makes the call. Chris with the 5 deuce makes the call. Nancy, King 8 suited, makes the call for $6. Paul with the Jack 5 of diamonds. No, or doesn't know, but he doesn't want the diamonds, but he tags along for the $6. Dylan with the 7-5 checks. Well, it shows he's on the button, so I'm guessing he makes a call as well. Flop comes King 4-4. Nancy flopping top pairs, got the best of it right now. 89% chance to take down this pot. There's not a whole lot of options for the rest of the people in the hand. I think Nancy's just going to bet this $30, and I think she's going to take this one down. And she does. Nancy takes it down, $25 in her pocket. VPIP, Paul still leading at 85% VPIP, just action-packed tonight. He came to gamble. Unfortunately, he's getting a little beat up, but I think he's having a good time tonight. Chris looks down 9-7, makes the call. Wait, I'm sorry. I think Chris is in the small blind. Basil looks down at 5-3 of hearts. The Charlie is going to make the $3 call. Paul looks down at Ace-6. He's going to call. Action is on Chris here in the 2 seat. 9-7. Oh, he called. Okay, it looks like they've all called. Flop comes Queen 10-8. Kind of misses everyone. Chris with the best of it with the open-ended straight draw. 5 on the turn gives both Basil and Corey a pair of 5s. Basil leading right
he's
now
in
with the
my
5-3
hand.
with the Charlie.
Oh,
And the deuce on the river kills the 5-3 and gives the 5 deuce the winner
oh, Soto's in there for some vengeance.
for some vengeance. He came back. I mean, to be fair, he was being very aggressive. He got himself in a hand, but I like the play.
Well, you saw him earlier. I don't remember what hand it was, but when he shoved 175 with a king deuce,
Yeah, I did see that.
and I don't remember what all was in that hand, but I know that it spelled trouble for him.
He's sitting right there with Paul. Came to gamble tonight, trying to win some money.
Oh, I love it. Hand number 57.
Yeah, Corey in the small blind, Nancy in the big blind. Basil first act looks down at Queen 9.
Did he straddle?
Did he straddle? It doesn't look like it. I can't
No,
see
he-
anything. Looks like he just made the call.
Yeah,
Paul
did
calls
make
with
the
a 4-3. Any 2 at this point. Lewis with 10-9 folds. Chris with the Ace-8 makes the call for $3. Corey looks down at Jack-10, makes the $2 call. Nancy, Ace-8 in the big blind, checks. And we're going to see a flop 5-handed. Queen 9-4, Basil flopping the world top 2. Looks like Paul flop bottom pair. He'll probably give Basil a little action, try to catch up on the turn, but unfortunately. So it looks like Nancy leads out with ace-8 for $12. Basil just smooth calls with the top 2. Paul with bottom pair calls the $12. Corey with a jack-10 calls. He's got open-ended. And the king on the turn gives Corey the straight.
Oh, no.
Unfortunately for Basil, that is going to
Oh,
hurt.
no, Basil.
Basil leads out for 40. Paul, with just the 4 and the 3 kicker, is going to call the 40. Corey with Jack 10. First act, Jack 10. Got 2 people, one betting 40, one calling
Corey raised it up to 115.
$115. Basil's going to make the call. He might even go all in here.
He's only got, 125 left. I like how he takes his sunglasses off. He's like, let me see you, man. I love Basil.
Unfortunately, Basil might get beat with
Oh,
the
no.
Basil.
You saw
With
me
Jack
run through the
10.
bathroom, didn't you? A
Yeah.
while ago. I was
Well,
running.
no, not yet because it's delayed, but you will see.
Well,
it.
yours is live.
Oh,
Yeah, this is
you're,
live.
you're
We,
right.
we see what's
I
live.
didn't see. I wasn't
Yeah.
paying attention.
They see on Facebook
Yeah,
and
they're
on
seeing the
YouTube
30
what's
minutes.
what's behind. So Basil folded.
Wow,
Good fold, Basil.
good fold. What a great fold, Basil. He knew Corey had the Jack 10, the Basil. That is his hand.
That's where they are, and it auto captions for us.
Okay, cool.
Love it. I love this live stream.
Corey with the Jack 10 picks up a $128 pot.
Basil got beat by the Basil.
Basil got beat by the Basil, unfortunately.
He was wearing a shirt that had Tupac, Biggie, and someone else on it yesterday.
Uh-huh.
He's our number one fan by far.
By far.
And the I don't remember who was in the. It was Tupac, Biggie, and someone else. Another one of the West Coast rappers.
Tupac, Biggie, and it's gonna be like, who is that gonna be?
I don't know, but he took their hat and he turned it into a Kojak's hat on his shirt. I mean, he's just our number one fan. Oh, it's gonna be a big one. Ooh.
Nancy with the King 10 of spades. Basil looks down at Ace 3 of hearts. He's in there. Martin 10-6
Paul's
folds.
all in.
Paul with Queen Jack all in for $150. Lewis looks like he's gonna make the call with Ace Jack for $151. Nancy's King 10 of spades. She likes her King 10s. She likes her kings.
she does.
I could see her making the call here. I could see her
Is it
folding
suited?
as well. It is suited. King 10
She
of
calls.
spades. She's got a. Yeah, I think she's going to call here. She's just waiting for maybe Corey to make a move. She's getting the calling chips ready. She
Basil's
calls.
gonna shove. Basil should shove right here.
Knowing Basil's play, he's not going to shove. He's going to fold. He's going to make that $90 last. He's going to try to get it in with a big hand and double up. I don't know. I mean, if I'm him here, you're 4-1 on your money.
Oh, 100%. I make that call.
I'm getting it in there.
Especially
we're
being
gambling.
suited and a wheel.
Yeah, we're gambling there. Come on, Basil, get it in there.
10-20 or 11-20. Basil just asked what time we were playing to. That was his deciding factor.
Yeah. He said, I got time.
Oh, good luck, Basil. Good
Basil
luck,
goes
Basil.
all in. He stands up. He's nervous. He's hoping he can pull a pot here. Try to get some of his money back. He's taking a little beating tonight. Paul just sitting over there like, I've got this locked up. He's just comfortable as can be.
Yeah, he looks like he's already won the hand.
Yeah, he really does.
Basil looks like he's about to use his one time in
Yeah.
the World Series of Poker. Heather always smiling, man.
Basil's looking for some hearts here. A couple threes.
See
He's
if
going to need some help.
some Superman can wield up some power for him to win.
That's right.
God, Martin's chip stack is huge.
She's got a big old chip stack. Martin's done very well tonight.
Basil's standing up. I hate to root against Miss Nancy, but I'm rooting on Basil for this one.
Got a $634 pre-flop bet here. I mean, pre-flop pot.
I'm telling you, they know something we don't know.
Yeah, Paul with the
Look how
queen jack.
comfortable. He hadn't even moved.
Doesn't move. Flops top pair. He's got the best of it right now.
Still side action.
Basil all in for $3.
Looking
Basil
for
can
a
still
4.
hit a 4. He hits a 3. So the queen jack is going to take it down.
Oh, Basil. Dang.
It's like, that's
Dang
so
it, boy.
sick.
That's so sick. So that's how you turn 190 into 600.
Unfortunately, Basil busts, and I don't know. It doesn't look like he's going to be coming back. I think
No,
he might
took
be
his
done.
phone with him.
He might be done for the
He
night.
came in wearing flip flops today.
He did.
That's the first time I ever seen that man wear flip flops.
Yeah, he's usually
He's usually got them boots.
He's got boots on. Yeah.
Yeah.
Boots and pants. He doesn't wear really shorts ever. But he's always got a colorful shirt on. So that helps Paul after being down quite a bit tonight. Paul wins a $634 pot. Gets him a little bit of his money back. Still needs to still got some work to do.
Jeremy straddles for 12. Paul straddled for 6.
There we go.
So there's not an option on here to do straddle, double straddle, triple straddle. So what they do is they'll just call with Jeremy,
Okay.
and then the first person that acts, they'll raise to 12. So Jeremy gets the last action.
Okay. I got you.
See how he just calls, and then the first person to call the 12, they'll say raise to 12.
Raise to 12. Okay.
6 of hearts is exposed in this hand.
Looks like Christian looks down at King 9. He's going to raise to $12.
I like Martin's hand. I
Martin,
like Paul's
Queen
hand.
10 of spades makes the call. Love
9-8.
it. Yeah, Paul with Ace 10 of clubs. Great hand.
I can see Jeremy raising it. 30. Oh,
Right.
what the heck?
Jeremy checks his straddle. Looks to see a flop. See if he can get lucky here with the 9-8. Ace Queen 3. All diamonds. Not a
No.
single diamond out there. So I think
Checked around.
Deuce. Deuce doesn't help nobody.
Martin leads out. $25. Paul makes the snap. That tells Martin he's beat.
Yeah.
Martin's good enough to know he's beat right
Yeah,
there.
he's got to know.
And Martin's already checked in the dark.
Another ace.
Oh, he's
Just
done.
gonna
He's done.
Give Paul the check mark. Paul's going to lead out here.
Paul
Martin,
bets $15 just to get an extra 15.
it's a good. I mean, yeah, it's a good bet. You know, I mean,
Made him
it's
15
less.
extra
It's
bucks.
less likely for Paul to have an ace there with that ace coming on the river. So Martin's gonna have to call with the queen.
I think Martin would have probably called 45 right there.
I think so. Flush draw missed.
Mhm.
I think yeah.
45 looks more like a bluff. 15 looks like a penny
value,
off.
Yeah. Pay me, please. Paul taking down 2 hands in a row. He can keep that momentum going. He might be able to get back to even.
Paul would need to go double up, double up.
Yeah.
He can do it though.
He can do it. If anyone can do it, Paul can. I believe in you, Paul. $9-5 Dolly Parton.
The Dolly Parton. All right. Working 9 to 5.
Dylan calls with the 9-5. Chris raises with 4-3 of
I like
diamonds.
Chris's
I,
hand.
I like the
raising
raise.
with those
I like
because
the
they're so
raise.
hidden.
Definitely hides your hand, hides the strength.
So whose stack looks bigger, Jeremy's or Martin's?
Martin's looks bigger to me.
You don't think the height is
The,
deceiving?
the height probably is a little deceiving, but 3 full stacks, a half stack of green, some
5
some-
full red.
5 full red. You got a few blacks there. It's close. 4-4-6 is the flop. Paul is on a heater. 10-4 flops
at
the
Chris.
best of it. Oh, Chris has got the 4-3.
Oh,
We've got a cooler in the works here.
the cases are out. Watch the turn card come a 5. Miss Nancy. Oh,
Does Nancy have 8-7?
yes. Oh, my goodness. And it's a small enough bet for her to want to get there, too. The only thing that could save her would be a club.
Well, the 5 would be good, right?
Oh, yeah, the 5 gives her the win.
Yeah, the 5 gives her the wheel, or I mean, not the wheel, gives her a straight. Hits the gut shot. That would be a perfect
Christian
card
calls.
for her. He's got to call. Raises with a 4-3 and the
Oh,
flop's
Nancy
4-4-6.
Nancy just gave it up.
That's just pretty sick, though. You pick a hand to raise with 4-3 diamonds. You raise with it,
And she'd have got
and
there,
she
dude.
would have got there.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh my goodness, Nancy, you just make that call.
And it went check, check.
They're both trying to trap right now.
Here goes the bet and the raise.
Fortunately, Christian doesn't know. He is in bad shape. Paul,
He leads out with 100.
is Paul just gonna call? Oh, come on, Paul, you got to raise there.
He's scared of his 10. Nancy. Oh. Somebody just screamed on a heater for Paul.
He's on a heater, 3 hands in a row. He's won about $700 or $800 just in the last 3 hands.
He's up to almost 1,000.
Still
Little
needs a
ways.
good double up, but he's on the road to getting his money back right now.
Paul just announced before Josh sat down, and he reiterated it just now, there's going to be some coolers.
We've seen a few already. We'll see if we can get a few more before the live stream ends.
He's looking to get stuck in a hand against Martin, Dylan, or
One of the
Jeremy.
big stacks for
Yeah.
sure. He's trying to fully double up right now.
Nancy would have played that King 5.
I'm really surprised Nancy didn't call with the 8-7 there. If she did, she wins a massive pot.
Yes, because they bet 100. She raises.
If
and
she's
he
in
has
there,
to
they're
call.
both not checking.
No.
You know, like one of them's betting. I mean, just huge pot.
Need Paul's cards.
Nancy,
Dylan looks like he raised it.
did he raise it with a 5-4? I like it.
$41.
$41. Nancy for sure gonna call with her King 7 of hearts. She loves King with the small
We'll call
cards.
him on the flop. Nancy's in there with King 7. She loves Kings.
Loves it. Martin Ace-8 offsuit is gonna make the $35 call. Action's definitely loosening up a little bit here with not much time left in the live stream.
Jeremy makes the call.
Jeremy with 9-3 offsuit makes the $40 call.
I love it. I love action.
I love the action.
Because when you're playing against Jeremy, you have no idea what he has.
No.
And he's playing all 5 streets.
He's one of the players I don't think anyone can ever pit him on a certain hand, no matter what. Queen Jack 5, no one really flops anything. The ace is still, well, no, the 5. Dylan's 5-4 is
Checks
leading
all
right
right.
now. 6. No help to anyone there.
Oh, see, this is why Jeremy's so difficult.
He's not afraid to put his money in there. You
No.
know? If everyone's checking around and it comes to him, he's going to put some money in there and try to take down a $205 pot with a 9-3.
And you know the way he grabs his chips, it looks like he's bluffing. But every time someone calls him, he's got it.
He bet $150 into a $200 pot with a 9-3 offsuit. Great bet. He's going to take it down here.
Okay, cue up the soundboard. I need to get us a soundboard because that was the play of the night right there.
That is a very good bet. What does Paul have?
He didn't have anything. Oh, he still got his cards, didn't he?
He just folded.
Oh, he just folded. Okay. Not gonna click that button anymore because I don't know what it does.
Jeremy leading the action, 2.9K. Martin not too far behind with 2.4. Both of them having a real good night on 1-3. Cap max buy-in was $800. Most of the players here bought in for $800. And, yeah, Martin and Jeremy have more than tripled their money. Jeremy with 7 deuces of spades calls $5. Dylan with a 9-4 offsuit just saw Jeremy win with a 9-3, so why not? He calls. Chris with Jack 6 of hearts calls. Nancy with 3 deuce of hearts calls. Martin with the King 8 calls. Paul with the Jack 4 calls on the button. We're going 5-handed. No one with really anything
6-handed
right now. 6-handed with King High being the winner right now.
King High is in the lead with
King
2
8,
pairs.
yeah. Martin flops top 2. No one else really has a lick of anything, so he needs to check here to try to get any value. $30 I think's probably going to take. Oh, I'm sorry, Jeremy with a 7 deuce of spades has got the flush draw, and he's going to be in there. $30 he's going to call. He might raise.
No, just the call. Man, it's got to be hard to play with Jeremy to your left.
Yeah, it really is. Yeah, Paul's in a terrible spot.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, I mean, it kind of shows, unfortunately, with
Yeah.
how tonight's gone. Ace on the turn doesn't help anyone. Martin with King 8 still got 2 pair.
In Jeremy's wheelhouse right now. Ace 8 is in his wheelhouse. Ace Queen, Ace Jack, 10-9, 10-4, 10-3.
I don't like the check on the turn there by Martin, especially with a Jack coming on the river.
Jeremy bet 90 and Martin folds.
Wow, yeah. You gotta bet your 2 pair there. He didn't even hesitate to fold.
No,
Like,
he
wow.
did not. And that's why Jeremy's so rough.
I mean, I get you don't want to get into a huge hand with another chip leader at the table, but you got to call the 60 there. 2 pair, you got to see what he's playing.
Players, we do run the 1-3 no limit hold'em all times of the week. Our 5 on the button staple game has pretty much taken over the 1-3. Nobody really wants to play it, but it is offered every single night of the week. I like Dylan's hand.
Well, the 5 on the button game just brings so much action. I mean, the 1-3, it's a good game here too, but the 5 on the button, I mean, that's just
I think
they like to gamble.
Yeah, I think the thing that on the 5 on the button is the 70% that we offer, where players can just always top up to 70%. That's how they get so big.
Yeah, no, that's very true.
Oh, which 6-5 do you like better? I like the spades.
I like the diamonds, to be honest. I like diamonds.
Oh, and 1-6-5 calls, 1-6-5 raises.
Corey looks down 10-9 of clubs, beautiful looking hand. He's gonna make the $20 call.
Jeremy snaps it with Jack 4 offsuit.
Paul with 8-3 offsuit, you know, just playing any 2 right now, trying to get lucky, trying to double up, get his money back.
103 in the pot. Nobody has an ace.
9. Corey flops the best of it with a pair of 9s.
It's crazy how the 6-5 of spades is 4%. The 6-5 of diamonds is less than 1%.
Less than 1%. He's got that
It has to-
runner spade.
Oh Lord.
3 aces. Corey
Got to be feeling pretty good.
has got it pretty much locked up. Well, only one that can beat him right now is Jeremy if he hits a jack. I don't know how the others
I
are.
think Jeremy will bet right here.
I guess if a 9 comes out here, everyone chops. It's basically what everyone's looking
Look at
for
this.
right now.
He calls right there, sluggishly. It looks like he's got an ace. Just his demeanor, everything looks like he's got an ace.
I think he's setting something up here for the river.
Oh, there's nothing to be set up now. Corey's
I mean,
got
the
2 full
10
houses.
doesn't really help him, but I mean, yeah. I don't see him folding unless Jeremy just makes a pot sized bet here. I think Corey's gonna call. Jeremy's gonna attempt it.
Jeremy bet 70.
They call on the turn. This is why he called on the turn. It looks like Corey snap called him.
Mm-hmm. Snap called, showdown. Jeremy doesn't show.
Good call by Corey. Picks up a $178 winner there.
Players at the table talking about the bad beat. Kojak's bad beat is over $7,000 now.
Getting up there. I'd love to see it hit.
Oh.
See a couple of people leaving happy with a little bit of money in their pocket. Even the table. Everyone at the table gets a little bit of that as well.
Last one was hit by Mr. Barger.
Mr. Jeff Barger. Haven't seen him in a while. Hopefully he's doing okay.
He was able to take his son down to Galveston this week. They let him out of the hospital.
That's awesome. Awesome.
Many prayers going out to their family. Speaking of that, we do have a benefit coming up in a couple weeks. It will be $100 buy-in, $50 rebuys.
Okay.
Half the pot goes to Coach's granddaughter and Jeff's family. They go to their 2 families. The other half goes to the winner. No admin charges for the tournament. No nothing. It'll be on a Monday.
That's awesome.
And I think it's Monday the 19th, but I'll find out for sure.
Okay.
And I'll get that date out on Facebook tonight or tomorrow.
Yeah, get that out there. Try to spread the word. Try to get a lot of people to come and help support those 2 families. You know, they need it right now.
Ooh, pocket 6s. Lots of no aces in anybody's hands for like the last 3, and then all of a sudden 3 of them out here.
Pocket 6s. The Joni.
Oh,
Joni loves her pocket 6s.
Gary likes 6s too. In that Omaha game, she hit
Oh,
quads
yeah,
against
hit
Braxton.
quads, yeah. Nancy with 9-8 makes the call. Martin with Ace-6 makes the call. Paul, pocket 6s, leading right now. Jeremy with Ace-7, you know he's going to call. Dylan with ace 9 of spades.
He's gonna call.
Well, he's the one that
Call me crazy, but I think no six is coming on the flop.
it's very unlikely.
Oh, the case ace.
Ace king 4
The
comes
case
out.
ace.
Case ace. Dylan's leading right now with a 9 kicker.
He bets $50.
We're gonna have a little action here. Martin's gonna call. Jeremy's gonna call.
Paul called.
Paul called.
Oh,
A 6 on the turn here would be so sick.
Jeremy calls. He's calling
with
light.
ones.
He's just teasing him. The dealer goes, "We'll get there eventually."
Yeah.
Oh, the 10 on the turn. 10 of hearts puts a possible flush draw out there and some straights, but we know everybody's got almost the same hand.
It helps Martin and Jeremy. They definitely got chop abilities now. Put a queen out there.
Queen,
Queen,
jack,
jack,
10,
10, yeah.
king, 4.
A bunch of chop outs for him now.
Paul's still calling. He's not giving up on his sixes.
He's determined.
I wonder if he's setting it up for a shove.
I hope he does. That would be an awesome play. I'd love to see it.
Because no matter what the river card is, unless it two pairs someone, it'd be a hard call.
Yeah. King on the turn. That is a chop 3 ways as long as they all stay in there.
But a shove right here would say, I've got a king. Checked all the way around. So the only loser of this hand at the river is
Paul.
Mr. Paul.
They're all splitting his money.
Wah, wah. Paul's good humored about it too, though. Got 2 full, no seats available, 5 on the button tables running right now.
Heck yeah.
Lots of
Awesome.
chips on the table.
Come down, try to get you a little bit of this action down here at Kojak's.
Final round on the live stream table starting now.
This got to be worth some money here.
They can continue to play it though after the live stream's over. Josh is having a little difficulty chopping up three.
Just
three
taking
ways.
a second here, yeah. Three-way chop.
The $1 chips threw him off.
Oh, yeah. Whose is this? Was this Clyde's?
We were talking about some baseball cards and the steroid era of baseball. You can't really hold any of them accountable for it because it was not illegal.
Everyone was doing it back then.
Yeah, and it wasn't
I mean,
illegal.
wasn't illegal at the time.
And McGuire wasn't using steroids.
I'd say it diminishes their feats a little bit,
Yeah.
but you know, Barry Bonds being the all-time home run leader, Mark McGuire, Sammy Sosa, all those guys in that era.
Okay, here's a random. Even if steroids are allowed, don't you go to a baseball game to see home runs?
For sure.
Yes, and that Sammy Sosa, Mark McGuire contest where they were 55, 55, 56, 57, 57, 58,
Yeah,
59.
that was awesome.
Oh, and getting the cars on the 62nd, the 62 Corvette whenever he hit that 62nd, and then Sosa getting the Corvette also.
That's awesome.
Man, you were rooting for that. Ooh, I like the 3 deuce of hearts.
3 deuce of hearts looking real
How
good.
is Jeremy always somehow not dead
He's
in a hand?
always got something. Dylan with the 5 deuce flops open-ended. Lewis ace queen backdoor hearts. He would be good. Oh, I mean, I guess he could hit an ace or queen and still be good. There's a A lot of playability with all these hands
Paul
here.
bet 65. Jeremy snapped it.
Paul's got Jack 9, no hearts, just trying to take this pot down.
And you know the funny thing is if an ace comes out now, he can win it.
Yeah.
He's not
6
winning
of
it.
hearts.
So the straight flush draw is dead for Jeremy because Dylan holds the 5 of hearts. But now,
Dylan hit the straight.
yeah, he hit the straight, and he's got the straight flush draw
Yeah.
to the 8.
And Jeremy hit the flush. About to be some fireworks here. Dylan sitting with 471 left. He's kind of lost a little bit. He was
Jeremy
up to
needs out
about
with
1400.
That's going to be short of 150.
Yeah, it's going to be.
Unless those are $25
They
stacks.
might be 25. They look a little higher than regular 20.
He does not like the $1 chips. I can tell you that.
Dylan calls. I mean, with 5 deuce, he hits a straight. He's got the straight flush draw. I guess any other heart makes him the bigger flush. He misses though with 8. His still
he's got
has
a full 7 card straight.
Yeah, he's got 7 cards straight. That's got to account for something, right? Unfortunately, it does not beat the 3 deuce of hearts.
$200 bet and a snap.
Snap calls. And he's got the flush 3 deuce of hearts.
And it scared Jeremy. He didn't flip his cards over instantly. Oh, that was he had this. They had together. They had the straight.
Together they had it, yeah. Jeremy pulls in $664 into his stack. It's a good pot.
Flush. They're having a good time. I can't wait till when we get the microphones on the table. We're gonna have to stream to YouTube only first, and then share it to Facebook.
You can still do Twitch too.
Yeah, Twitch too,
Yeah.
because they got the over 21 content
Yeah.
or over 18.
Over 18, yep. YouTube and Twitch, good to go.
Under the gun straddle for 6. Nope. There's straddle for 6, straddle for 12, straddle for 24. Welcome to the last
Here
round.
we go, yeah. Said last round, we're going to gamble.
Yeah, we're playing 1, 3, 6, 12, 24.
See that? That's no good. Hopefully he's all right. Paul with a jack deuce.
The
Jeremy with jack 3.
The Jack of Hearts was exposed, so Paul's hand is going to change.
Okay.
And here we go. We're not going to know exactly what Paul's hand is because the Jack of Hearts is gone.
So did Martin four bet or did he straddle for 48?
He he just raised to 48. He doubled it.
Jeremy's still stacking chips over there.
He does not like those dollar chips. 4-way action. So Paul does not hold the Jack of Hearts his hand. Jack 8, 10. Just kidding. 3, 8, 10 on the flop. Everybody hits the 3 except for Paul.
3 players have the 3. King kicker's playing right now.
I really don't like any of those hands.
No, they're all I'm surprised.
Jeremy's
we're-
racking up the dollar chips.
Action is on Jeremy. Looks like he's going to bet a little bit. Wow. Not
80.
a little bit, a lot of bit. He bets 80.
Well, he only bet almost 1/3 of the pot. There was 196 in the pot.
Yeah.
Or 1/2, sorry. A little
One
over
half.
1/2. Dylan's going to make the call.
With the 3 deuce.
And that's what makes him so dangerous.
All right.
That's got to scare Jeremy.
And unfortunately, he just
And
called.
Martin called the 80.
Wow. Yeah, we got some.
So everybody
We got
with a
some
3
gambling
is
here.
in the hand. And the King 3 is 78% to win this. Turn card of an ace. Now he's 84% to win this. Check by Martin. I think Jeremy will check the street. I don't know if he knows the action's on him. He's betting. It looks like it's going to be at least 170.
Going to continue. He's got to figure that. I mean, the only way he's going to win this pot if he continues to fire here.
175 is the action.
Gets Dylan out of there. 3 deuce. Martin, King 3. What is Martin going to do? Looks like he gets Martin out of there too. Good bet.
That's what makes him so powerful at a table.
Just just killing it.
He's got 36.96. Wow.
He's won more than that though.
Yeah. Oh man, insane action tonight. Paul's still showing a VPIP of 87%.
He's playing about almost every hand right now. It's got to be very bad for him to fold. There goes Billy walking in the back. I guess
He's over on table number 1. Miss Nancy raises to $126.
Okay, we got a pot brewing here.
We're fixing the Dylan stack real quick.
Same one as Murray had, I think. Yeah, that's what I figured.
Want some more tea?
No, I'm good.
Tea's
I've had
addicting.
enough tea. Yeah, it's addicting.
Just wait till you hit 40, man. If you drink more than one glass of tea, you run back and forth all night long.
All night
Hey, Miss
long.
Kelly Jean walking by. We got an all-in and a call. We're going to flip cameras because we're adjusting a chip stack right now.
Who went all in? Nancy? Or someone went all in front of her and Nancy calls?
Yeah, Nancy raised 150. What are we doing over here?
She's smiling. Look, she looks like she's got the winner, but I'm not positive.
It looks like a chop.
Chop pot?
Yeah.
Everyone loves a chop pot.
Yep, chop chop. Oh. Alright, so it looks like the button's now on Miss Nancy. This is how all this works up here. Shows the buttons on Nancy, small blind, big blind. Jeremy straddles. We just kind of shift everything around for that. Dylan's got 6 out there, makes the call. Luis raises it up to $30.
With the ace jack.
Christian makes the call of 30.
Lewis has been pretty quiet tonight, consistent. Seems to be playing pretty solid.
Corey and Nancy both call.
Yeah, Corey with pocket sevens, Nancy with pocket deuces, both of them trying to hit a set here.
Luis is up $22. He's been quiet.
$222. He's been quiet, steady, just sitting there in the one seat playing.
Oh wow! Pocket sevens, pocket deuces, 2 6-5s. Jeremy
folds.
folded.
It's a big surprise. He's played 9-3 about 9 times tonight. Figured he would have called there.
6-way action, $187 in the pot. Flop comes out Jack 8 10, 2 spades. Nobody's holding spades.
No one's holding spades. Chris flops open-ended. Lewis flops top pair with top kicker.
Corey flops.
We're going to have a little bit of action.
Chris is looking for the 9.
Yeah, Chris looking for the 9 or the ace.
Corey's looking for the 9, but he does not want it. Chris Soto bets out, leads out. No, he calls.
No,
100.
Lewis bet. Yeah. Soto's calling with his open-ended. Trying to hit a 9 or an ace here. 5 on the turn.
Somebody snaps all in. Lewis does. He's got the hand to do it. He put the pressure on a less hand.
He's trying to get that flush draw out of there. He's trying to get all the draws. King, queen, spades. Even a lesser jack, he might be able to, might be able to get them to call here. King, jack, queen, jack. Looks like he takes it down.
Ooh, button straddle takes precedence over. He wanted to stop Dylan from straddling, so the button straddle always takes precedence. So he threw 6 on the button
There you
real
go.
fast.
Who's that? Paul or Martin?
Martin.
Martin.
And we've got a blind call from Paul and a blind call from Jeremy. Yeah, it starts with Dylan.
Paul looks down at ace 10 of spades. Good hand. He just limps in. Jeremy 7-6. Dylan ace queen raises to 25. Lewis with the ace 4 of diamonds is going to make the call.
Thank you, sir. Just about to say that. Oh, we got 2 9-8 suited.
2 9-8 suited. Both called.
Pocket
Nancy, pocket
sixes.
sixes calls.
Paul's got ace 10 calling in the dark.
Yeah, this is action-packed hand here.
There's already $162 in there. And Paul hadn't even made the call. Jeremy hasn't made the call. He's liable to raise it up to 50.
Do it. Make it like an $80 raise right here. Make it 100.
Shoot, $80. Everybody's got a callable hand except for Martin.
Yeah. I think he's going to check it here, though. Take the flop. See if he can get lucky. Try to win a big pot.
Just because you said that. Nope, he just makes the call. Dylan is the initial raiser. 8 players.
8 ways to the flop.
Flop comes out 4-9-4. Lewis flops trips.
Wow.
2 people flop top pair.
Yeah, Lewis with ace 4, flopping the world.
And Christian Soto is all in. He's not gonna like
He
this.
is not running good tonight. He flops top pair, but what he doesn't know is the person right to his right now, sitting there with ace 4, loving it. Corey makes the right play, folds his 9-8.
Oh, and it works out that Lewis is last to act right
Yeah,
now.
it's perfect. Perfect.
Oh my goodness!
Perfect
you couldn't
position
have a
for him.
better spot. Because you're hoping for somebody to make this call and then you just ship it,
Yeah.
just for them to have a wasted
I
200.
might just smooth call. Flops, rainbow.
Nobody else can make this call though. Jeremy's got to go runner. Dylan and Paul both have to go runner. Ace.
Yeah, I mean, Dylan would just want to be gambling here to make the call
Paul calls the 200.
with ace 10 of spades.
Was that a question mark behind that?
Alrighty. It's a gutsy call.
It's a bold move, Cotton.
bold move, trying to hit a runner spade, and
There's the all in. Just like this was one of the few that we called from the beginning. So much easier when and of course he's going to call the rest of his chips.
he's got to at this point. He got himself stuck in there.
And he knows as soon as Luis says all in that he's got a 4.
You're pretty bad when you get it all in and you're a 3% chance to win. Now he's dead on the
0.
turn, and
Luis's flush wins.
flush. Who needs 3 4s? We'll just give you a flush.
Yeah.
So yeah, Lewis just nails that pot, takes
That's
it
how
down.
you go from first place to first place.
$896 in that hand. Paul, unfortunately, not his night. Is going to go home a little lighter pocketed, but he'll be back. Appreciate you playing, Paul.
Tony's probably like, hey, I'm gonna play.
Seat open.
Seat open, and that's how he says it. Seat open.
Seat open. Got his mask on today. Playing safe. Did you get your second one?
Johnson & Johnson's only one.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yep. Johnson & Johnson's one. That's what I don't like needles. You never have to worry about me being a drug user. Don't like needles.
needles?
No.
I don't mind them so much.
The only time I got the flu shot was when I worked at Baker Hughes, and sorry, babe, there was a super cute girl giving out the shots. They were smart. That's the way you sell shots at an oil company with a bunch of guys, because they put this girl in there in one of those little mini skirt nurse uniforms.
I'm sure that was planned.
Oh yeah, they were smart, and I went in and got my shot, and she gave me my shot and just smiled at me. And the only reason I got it was because she was there, and a tear rolled out my eye. I am a baby when it comes to needles.
As long as I don't look at it, I'm good. I'll just stare away, and they do it. And you don't even really feel it.
Jeremy raises it up to $36 with Mr. Clyde Hinton's favorite hand. I'm rooting for the 7-4.
Is that his favorite hand? The 7-4?
That's his favorite fan. That's his
Favorite
favorite
fan?
hand.
Looks like Dylan's going to call with the 6-5 of spades. Nancy probably going to call with the King 10 offsuit. Martin calls with ace deuce of clubs. Flop comes ace 9-8, 2 hearts.
Dylan's got to kind of like that.
9-8, yeah, looking for a gut shot to the 7. Fortunately, Jeremy's got one of them. Jeremy going to lead out here on the button with 7 high.
Maximum pressure.
That's right. Looks like he bets, what, $85, $90?
God, he's so hard to play against at the table. Dylan, let's go. I think the ace is in the lead,
Yeah, Martin's got the ace.
but we've seen him lay down the winner.
Yeah, he's
several
not.
times.
Live stream's almost over. He's not going to want to get into a huge hand with Jeremy. He's just going to call here, try to keep the pot small. He's probably hoping Jeremy slows down on the turn here.
But Jeremy's not that kind of player.
He's not, especially when you're checking to him.
And in position,
Yeah, I mean,
he's reaching for chips.
if I'm Martin, I might want to just do a little blocker bet there, bet a little bit, hoping Jeremy just smooth calls or folds at one point. But I think it's a better play rather than checking because it gives Jeremy. Yeah, it gives Jeremy all the.
375 is the bet.
Wow. It's the thing I've noticed though. When he bets big,
He's trying to push.
he's normally he's pushing. He ain't got a whole.
Good thing about Jeremy, he goes back and watches these, and he figures out his tells, and the next week he tries to do opposite of that. He's
to try
really,
to get people. Yeah.
He just in case people are watching the live stream trying to pick up tells on him. He told me one day, he said, I watched the live stream and I found a huge tell in my game, and I was wondering how this person was just calling me, and I'm gonna go ahead and spill the beans, but it was Billy. Billy had a tell on him, and he found his tell in watching the live streams. He actually does study it.
That's pretty awesome. That's what I mean. If you want to be good at poker and you want to try to make money in this game, I mean that's something you got to do. You got to evaluate yourself rather than everyone else as well.
I can see Corey just calls the 38 with ace king.
Surprising there. Nancy's gonna call with king 10.
Martin's going to call. So we got four-way action, $153.
Ace Jack 9. We're gonna have some action here for sure. Jeremy with ace with a queen kicker, but Corey sitting over there with a pair of aces and the king kicker has got the best hand right now. King 10. Nancy bets out 50 on the gut shot, double gutter.
She likes her kings.
Oh wait, no, I'm sorry, just a gut shot.
Yeah,
She
likes
loves her kings.
There's a raise to 150.
Corey, I mean, it's hard to even just call here. I think if anything, you
have to raise it.
You got to raise or fold. You know, if you're not comfortable with it, I'd say go all in here.
He just calls. Now Nancy's priced in.
Yeah, she's definitely got a call now.
Queen would be a bad card for Jeremy.
Queen would be an action-packed card for sure.
7 of clubs, that doesn't help anybody. Jeremy, it checked around in Jeremy. Watch this. That's 400 right there.
Great check by Corey. Hopefully he's setting this up.
He's got 580 in there, and Jeremy bets 400. Old and look at him, and Corey's all in, so
Perfect.
casual, pinky up when he drinks his beer, just
Just
bluffing or not bluffing, has the nuts or bluffing. He's got the same demeanor. I love it.
Nancy thinking about calling. She's got to fold here. Dead to a queen. You can't call.
Because she can't hit her king.
Well, I guess she could hit an 8 as well.
Oh,
8 or a king, or 8 or a queen. But she
gonna make it, I think.
she looks like she's ready to call. She's either gonna win big or go home.
Action
And she
614.
calls.
She's
Holy
all
moly.
in.
Nancy, that's very bold, but
I have to say, I'm rooting for the queen.
yeah, I hate to say it. I mean, out of the 3 players, I would love to see Miss Nancy win a huge pot here. Jeremy's not going anywhere with his ace queen.
He doesn't know he's behind. Well, he probably does now.
He's got to have some sort of instinct, but
His only out can only win him the side pot
I'm
now.
assuming he thinks he's not dead, and I don't know. Unfortunately, his queen does no good. His ace does no good. He is dead at the current moment.
And he put himself in that position by betting the 400.
He did.
Because if he bets 150, same result. You're going to have the all in, and you're going to have Nancy's call.
Very true. Very true. He could have saved himself a little bit of money. Now he's pot committed. He's only got to call 180 more or so.
And he calls.
Queen one time, baby. Queen or an 8.
Corey wins the side pot. Corey's going to scoop it all. A 9 of diamonds on the river.
What a good pot. Corey been sitting there playing patiently, playing good all night. Finally wakes up with a monster and gets paid by 2 people. Rakes in over a $2,000 pot, 2.2K pot. Great pot for Corey there.
He finished out with over $2,000, and he
Yeah.
played patient all night long, and it paid off for him. Ladies and gentlemen, that brings us to the end of our live stream night. Thank you, Hunter, for coming out and helping me tonight. I
Thank
truly
you for
appreciate
inviting me.
that.
I appreciate it.
And we'll catch y'all on the next go around of Kojak's Live. Freeze out starts tomorrow, 2:30. Don't miss it.